Love Jones. I am back with another one. This is going to be quick. It's going to be a quick one. First card out says, helping others is helping yourself, for the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as you love yourself. Helping others is helping yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. No, it's so funny. I was shuffling before I turned on the camera, and two of these cards came out, and so I just held them right here until I turned the camera on. But when this one came out, it kind of had me thinking about my whole little spiel last night, because I didn't even unlock it to post it. People was on the live. I guess whoever was on the live heard it, but I haven't unlocked it yet, so it's still just kind of sitting there. I don't know when I'm gonna post it, but I was kind of irritated, more so aggravated by people in my energy and kind of instigating certain things, and I was just kind of irritated. And so when this card came out today, it immediately made me think about them. It immediately made me think about the post from last night, the video I did. We help people sometimes, that should be most of the time, all the time, with no expectations. No expectations, whether they help back, whether they give back, whatever it is they do, that's between them and God. But we're not supposed to look for anything. And I don't look for anything. I got kind of frustrated because I guess people expect you to look for something, and they make you feel kind of stupid in the process. I guess in a way, I don't really look for anything in return. But when you go through things, you think certain things will happen. Um, yeah. So when you're doing it in a process, you're not looking for anything, but it's like when it's your turn, you do kind of, in a sense, it's like, dang, I thought somebody would have came and helped, would have came and did something out of everything. But at the same time, you're not looking for that, because it's just a thing to do. Now I could flip this around the other way and go back into the same spiel I did last night, but this is just me self-reflecting. Hello. Just me self-reflecting. And helping others is helping yourself. I help others a lot of times. It just feels good, to be honest, to see people expand or be able to grow or change their mindset, or do something they couldn't do or wasn't doing before. To help somebody and be able to look at them and see that your help actually made a difference to impact others' lives, it kind of makes you feel good. I've always, it's just kind of always been in me. But when you have certain people watching and making comments about certain things, it can make you feel a certain way. And I think that's where I was at last night, just kind of irritated by the whole thing, everything in its entirety. But here we are, right here. Helping others is helping yourself. So if you like to help yourself, then that, giving back, doing something for other people would be helping yourself. And why do we say that? Because when you bless others, they may not do anything to return that favor, but God blesses you. God will bless you when you bless others. That's why people always say, give when you see someone on a corner, when you see someone that needs help, give to them and you'll get back twice as much. And that's always kind of been my experience. And almost never with the people that I actually give to, but I always seem to get it back at least twice as much back later on in some other kind of way. And so whatever it is I do for people, I feel like I'm gonna continue to do it regardless of whatever response they may have. And if you are a giver, I feel like you should continue to give as well. Because again, God is going to give it right back to you twice as much in some way. And so it may not come from that person, it may come from somebody else. And so you may give a homeless person sitting in front of the store $5, and you may walk up the street and find 10 or find 20. You may decide to buy somebody some food today, and you may be in a grocery store and somebody pays for your food, and before you can even thank them, they already gone. It's already done. So you never know how you're going to get it back, but you always do. So leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. It's another good one that I like. Oh Lord, what a variety of things you have made, and wisdom you have made them all. And that's Psalms 104, chapter 104, verse 24. So walking around angry only affects yourself. Holding a grudge, it only affects yourself. When you forgive and let things go, continue to love and continue to give, then you'll keep. Um, it's like a flow of blessings coming in, like an ebb and flow. You give and take. You give and you receive, give and receive type of thing. And so, don't be angry. Don't give with expectations. Whether you're giving something tangible or something that is intangible. Either way, don't give with expectations. And if we're showing love, then love is what we're going to get back. Again, may not be from the person you're showing love to, but somebody's going to give it back twice as much. Somebody is going to match your vibrations. What is this? Retreat from the outside world. The rain and snow come down from the heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. Sometimes we need to just retreat, especially when the outside world is influencing our thoughts, influencing our actions. Sometimes we just need to step back, go into solitude, maybe go and ground yourself, go and spend some time alone, moments of reflection, Go into prayer. You know, whatever it is that you need to do in order to remain grounded in what it is you do, in order to allow yourself to make the decisions that you need to make instead of letting others dictate your decisions, instead of, respond, don't react. I would say that. Sometimes we get angry and we react to certain things, and sometimes, you need to take time, step away for a second, maybe a day or two, maybe a week or so that we able to respond and not react, because that's two different things. When you respond, you've thought about it, you are able to respond in a way that makes sense. When we react, sometimes it's not always the best reaction. When we react, it's more so impulsive. And so we want to avoid the impulsiveness and be more methodical, I guess. Let love light the way. It's the last one I'm going to pull from. Oh, no, that's too many. Let love light the way. You've already said leave a trail of love. So this is all about love. Give and take, ebb and flow. For me, I feel like it's just saying do what I've been doing all along and don't let anyone come in and change that. The blessings will come one way or the other. But again, not all of the time. Most of the time, it's not. It may not come from the person that you give to. And so that's why we do it with no expectations. So that we don't get angry and react when certain things happen or don't happen. So let's see what this goddess oracle has to say. It's hot. Hello, whoever you are. Is this still Michael Powers that's on here, or is it someone else? It's two, and there were two. Hi. Hello. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old and in with the new. I don't know, for some reason it kind of reminds me of spring cleaning. When a new season comes in and you go into the house and you're doing all that deep cleaning and ridding all the old stuff, including the dust and dirt that has accumulated over time on certain items, throwing old stuff away to allow more space for the new seasonal items that we put up. I don't know why this reminded me of this. Maybe someone needs to do that with their life. Get things cleaned up. Release some of those old dirty things, or the things that are holding old thoughts, old ideas. Speaking of old ideas, got new ideas right here. so that we can allow ourselves a new way of thinking. This could even have to do with people, releasing old people. Like I said, sometimes some people can influence the way you think, the things you say, and when I say influence, I mean more so instigate. And so maybe it's time to release some people in your life who are causing so much trouble and chaos, and allow new people to bring in a little bit more stability. Yeah. Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. And so maybe someone's been holding on to the past because they're not sure what the future may hold. But this guardian card is here to reassure you that you and your loved ones are protected. And so if you're holding on to something because you're unsure, it's time to go ahead and release it and know that whatever your next season is going to be your best season. And so don't be afraid for you or your loved ones, if you have any children or whatever family you may be thinking about. Whatever it is that you're about to move into is protected. It is protected. I'm also getting maybe someone's planning on moving into a different state. Um, Releasing those old people, that old place where you used to stay, and moving somewhere different, and allowing new people to come into your life. Maybe you are moving your children or uprooting your children from the place where they are, or you could be taking a big step and leaving them behind. I don't know. Maybe you'll see them on the weekends or during the summer. Whatever kind of move this is you're making, it's going to be your best move. And so don't not make whatever decision you need to make because you think it's going to do some harm. Because again, this is reassuring you that you and your loved ones are protected. So with whatever decision you are making, whether it is you just cleaning out an old way of thinking, whether you are removing people from your life, whether you are taking a move to a different state or a different country, whatever this is you're needing to clear out, it's going to be for the better. See, undying love here. The love you shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. That's what I was talking about at the beginning. Giving love, doing things for people. Being helpful to people. Card said helping others is helping yourself. So whether you're helping others through love, whether you're helping others financially, someone wants you to know that the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. And so even if you are not receiving love back, even we'll just say if you are maybe deciding to move on from a person, if this is a relationship ending somewhere and a new one starting, just know that the love that you shared is eternal, regardless of how things worked out. You know, keep that love in your heart and move on. Move past it. Release whatever it is and move forward. You know, don't dwell on whatever it is that caused you to move on. Just, you know, keep the good part in your heart. Just try to be positive about whatever this is. And don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Don't back down from whatever this is. She appears to be holding a heart in her hand. So I feel like this is all based on love. Make the decision, move forward in life, don't look back. Again, know that whatever this is you're leaving behind is for the best. This is giving wearing my heart on my sleeve, but she has it in her hand. So you could be a person who just loves love. And you may not always receive it back from the right people or from the people who you would like to receive it from, but that doesn't mean that you're not worthy of love. That doesn't mean that you won't ever receive it back. Like I said, sometimes when you give things in one area, it will come back to you in other areas. So I really feel like this is about releasing maybe people, relationships, letting go, moving forward in life. Because as long as you keep holding on to the old things, then it's delaying the process, it's delaying the progress that you could have with the new that's coming in. And so if you're stuck on something that hurts you and you're not allowing yourself to move forward, then you're agreeing to continue to feel like you feel. And you release whatever this is. Don't look back. I feel like this is going to be the best for all parties here. I really feel like this is about relationships. Yeah, cycles and rhythms, y'all. This is about relationships. Almost every single card I pull, that's what I'm getting off of it. Cycles and rhythms. I feel like whatever cycle you were in, it may have even been a karmic cycle. But again, we give and we don't, we give without expectations. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. To help others is to help yourself. And so even if you weren't receiving anything back in return, doesn't mean you should regret it. It means you gave someone something that they didn't have to give you. You gave someone something that they needed. And now you can move on, you can move forward in life and go receive something that you need. Someone may have been stuck in some karmic cycles here. And now it's time to move forward. Once you release yourself from these karmic cycles, once you allow them to end, instead of keep holding on to them, instead of keep reaching back for them, trying to pull them forward when maybe they're not ready. Maybe this, I heard something earlier saying maybe you can't take everybody with you where you're going. This is your time to let this go, to end these cycles and allow yourself to move into something different. Card says honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. And so if you feel like something, it's time to end something, then it's time to end something. It's time to let it go. Don't hold on to it for For children, don't hold on to it. For finances, don't hold on to it expecting something will change. Release whatever it is, move forward in life, and know that you're moving forward into something that's going to be more suitable for you. Something where you're going to be receiving that same energy that you put out. Again, doesn't mean that it's a bad thing that you put that energy out, because some people may need it because, again, they don't have it in themselves to give. And so you giving it to them may allow them to be able to pour into somebody else later. When you're connected to an infinite source, you're never really losing anything anyway, especially when it comes to energy. So this could definitely be about giving where you put your energy, the emotions that you feel when you are putting your energy in certain places. Again, we do it without regrets, which is how we should do it, but that doesn't mean you should continue to do it, especially if it's been quite a while and you're not getting anything from it, because life is about give and take, reciprocation. If you're giving love, then you deserve to be loved too. If you're giving your energy, you deserve to have someone giving their energy back to you. If you're giving finances, you expect someone, you deserve to have help when you need it too. Shouldn't just be one-sided. But again, that doesn't mean you stop, because it always comes back. It just means don't have expectations. Once you start expecting stuff, then you start being disappointed. If you just do it without expectations, then when you do receive back, then you're never disappointed. And if you've been doing it for so long without expectations and there's nothing that you're receiving back, then maybe it's time. Maybe that cycle is ending for you. Maybe it's time for you to move on. Maybe you poured into that person all that they needed to be poured into. Maybe, people come in our lives for reasons and seasons. So maybe they got what they needed to get to where they needed to be in life. Maybe that was your purpose for being in that person's life for however long you were in that person's life. And now it's time for you to move on and get what you need. I just seen Gemini. Unemotional. What does this say? A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit saps one's strength. Yeah, somebody is not happy and something here. Somebody's feelings are hurt. Someone is maybe disappointed. Somebody's just not happy with what it is that they have together. So it's time to move on, y'all. That's it. Reasons and seasons, lessons and blessings. And so if you're stuck repeatedly learning a lesson, then you'll never get to the part where you're receiving the blessings. Faster you learn a lesson and move forward in life, quicker you'll get to your blessings and be able to enjoy life. So that's what this is here. see. Anything else? What is this? The power of love. Learn to respect the power of love. Learn to respect the power of love. What do we have here? Anything? There we go. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So maybe, I don't know, did someone lie? Did someone cheat here about something? Integrity. You know, what we do when no one's looking. What do we do behind someone's back? Are we being honest? Are we being true to ourselves? Maybe this is not what's going on here. Someone has integrity about something. Or maybe there's two people who are lacking integrity together. And this is why it's time to release whatever this lesson is. Learn the lesson and move forward. To love is definitely about having integrity as well. Having integrity with your choices when it comes to love. Individuality, you leave your unique stamp of love on everything that you do. Individuality, allowing each other space when you need it. Being who you are and not who people think you should be. Learning to love who a person is and not what you want them to be. And if you don't, know that that's not the person for you. Learning to let go and finding what is for you. Because we should all be able to be who we are and not be who people think we should be. Uniqueness. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Again, learning the lesson and moving forward. Learning the lesson and moving forward into your blessings. Be grateful for what was and what is to be. Whatever it is that's coming. Nothing's by accident. There's a reason for everything. Even the negative things in life. So appreciate them. Appreciate your lessons as well as your blessings. As much as your blessings. Your lessons teach you what to do and what not to do. What you can or will allow and what you won't allow. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons. Yeah. Enjoy. You delight in the love of life and bring spirit of fun to all that you do. I feel like that's what someone has to look forward here. To look forward to here is enjoying love, enjoying life. Maybe that's not where you were before. And so wherever this is you're about to go to next, whatever next stage of life this is that is available for you to take, it's going to be happy. It's going to be bliss. It's going to be joyful. There will be love. There will be laughter. That there will be healing. Hmm. Somebody may be trying to ruin your reputation. Gemini here. I don't know why I keep saying all the signs I have in this deck. Why I keep saying Gemini? Mental breakdown. Somebody's having a mental breakdown right now. They're going through whatever they're going through and trying to ruin somebody's reputation here. So let them have their moment. Maybe this is a lesson for them. They'll learn their lesson quickly and they'll get over it when they realize, they can't stop you from moving forward in life. When they realize they can't steal your happiness. They can't stop whatever God has for you. Yeah. Somebody here may be a master number 22. Yep. So pull one from this bluebird card, and then I'm gonna well, there you go. I'm gonna end it. That popped out fast. House. A stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate, and love and play. Your chance to win depends on how you first begin. First impressions are everything. Again, this is out with the old and with the new. You're ending something and starting something new here, a new cycle of life. So, um, whether you win or not, and whatever this is, determines how you start. So, are you going to start off true to this person, being honest, being a person with integrity, being a person with morals, standing on what you meaning what you say, or are you going to go into this with old ideas? Are you going to go into this lying, cheating, being manipulative? Because that's going to determine whether or not you're going to win with whatever this is here. And so with releasing the things of the past, that includes your old ways, whatever those are. We all have our vices. Nobody's perfect. I understand you're not going to have perfection in whatever this is, but we have choices. And so are you going to choose to go into this and put your best foot forward with whatever this is? Or are you going to choose to stick with the old thing, keep reliving, redoing these karmic cycles? Are you going to choose to go into something new with that old attitude, still being manipulative, still being vindictive? Still being a liar. We all have choices, so make your next choice the best choice. Whatever move this is you about to make, whatever skeletons you cleaning out the closet, it's all for the best. As long as you put your best foot forward, that's exactly what you're going to get. Happiness, new beginning, fresh start in life. So, surprise. Somebody has some type of surprise to look forward to. Your dreams are coming true. That's what I have, y'all. That is what I have. And so look forward to happiness here. Look forward to new beginnings. I'm going to end it here. I'll be back.